Ready for takeoff, runway 31.
Check 107 Alpha Lima, Lancaster Tower 31, clear for takeoff, turn left on course.
Right here.
Clear for takeoff, left on course, 107 Alpha Lima.
$6,933. Sounds like we got enough runway. Your controls.
My controls.
I need to turn my shit on.
Alright, doors are latch, caps handle pin is removed, seatbelt shoulder harness secure, cabin heat defrost as required, air conditioning recirc is on.
Lex ground, November 10.
Confirm fuel selectors on the forward tank, we can leave it there. Flex 50, transponders 1200, set. Com, nav, radio, GPSs are all set, we have our comms and our nav GPS is set. Brakes hold, run up. Alright, 2200 feet.
Okay, sir, roger.
2200 feet.
0 Delta Lima, what's going to be your direction of flight?
Okay, sir, 10 Delta Lima will be departure to the west.
Roger, westbound, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Damn it. Beautiful. Alright. Everything's charging up. Alternator 1, alternator 2. Bat 1. Good. 28.7 M2, 28 essentials, and 27.7. Perfect.
Frequency change approved, Alpha Lima.
Light. Strobe and landing lights stayed on. That's 190. 190. That's 110. Back to both. 190. One click. 190. Beautiful. 100. Idle check. Low as hell. 680. Run up complete. Put your flaps on 50 already. Check through all this.
You can throw nav lights on too if you want to feel cool.
Yes, sir. Let's do that. Boost pump. Make sure flaps are already at 50. Confirmed. Altimeter is already set. Flight instruments are speed 0. Vertical speed 0. Winds are level. Ball in the center. Fuel elevation. Air altimeter set. Flight controls, real quick. Clear and correct. Gas messages, oil pressure, and parking brake.
Yeah, Lancaster Tower 5 Golf is off for Delta, taxi lamp to the restaurant.
Right. 5 Golf, take
East
the
brakes.
Delta.
And we're ready to go.
Alright, give them a call. 4,100 feet available. We have the same thing, 19 and 26. So we're plenty of
Where the
room.
heck am I? Lancaster?
Yep, Lancaster Tower.
Lancaster Tower 29 Echo Fox is holding short of 3-1.
Number 29 Echo Foxtrot, Lancaster Tower 31, clear for takeoff, turn right on course.
Clear for takeoff, 3-1 right on course, 29 Echo Fox.
Okay.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Brakes are off.
Brakes are off.
Boost pump mixture flaps. Recirc coming on.
Got that. Lights are on.
I'm coming out to
set.
reasonable view, and then we'll go to engine page.
Right. Right. right on course.
Yep, so climb up first to at least like 1,000 feet AGL.
Roger that.
Which will be 1,400. Pattern altitude. Okay, awesome. Power set.
Speed on the ground, airspeed is alive. Such beautiful runway. We are at 60. Come on, Jimmy. Rotate.
Flex Tower, 10 Delta Lima, be ready
Flaps
for
up.
departure, runway 31 with a breakout to the west in sequence.
Number 10 Delta Lima, Lancaster Tower, 31, clear for takeoff, turn left on course.
And 10 Delta Lima, thank you, sir.
Biwa.
So being about a 400-foot airport, caps altitude should be right around 1,000.
Look at those fields.
Yep.
I'm moving out here. Caps should be available. Caps, flaps are up, maps coming on. We need a yaw damper.
Doesn't look as nice as in real life.
That's true.
Just absorb that view. Alright, so now we're going to keep turning right here. Let's sync our head and bug real quick. And put your head into like a heading of, let's say, 110. Yeah, because I want it to the right. Because you can see we're off course. The course is to the right of us.
Yep.
So I want to turn past our course so that way we can slowly intercept. So let's fly that head in a 110 until we intercept the green course. Once we're intercepted on the course, then you're going to fly the wind diamond on the top of the green triangle to stay on course.
Roger.
So it said scatter cloud 6,500, so at 55 we should be below this by a little bit. So we'll see how it plays out as we climb, but that's what we're aiming for. And let's run our climb flow checklist. Or climb checklist flow.
Lancaster Tower, 10 Delta Lima,
It's all down here. Every single thing is down here. Power set.
Power set.
It's already set, right? You don't do anything there because it's full power.
Boost pump stays on.
Go up
Flaps
to the
are
top.
up.
Flaps up. Mixture in the green. Is it in the green? So back it down into the green. Back it down in the green more, you know? Get it like there, because think, you're climbing the 55, right?
Yep.
So you might as well start to get it down into the green a little bit, because it's just going to need to be leaned more as we climb, right?
Right.
So there you go. Mixture in the green. Boost pump is on, and then it's just monitor engine parameters. Done. So power set, flaps, mixture, engine parameters, and boost pump. Boost pump we don't change. Power we don't change. So if they're 2 out of the 3 items already, we don't have to do anything with. Flaps up should already be up. That's 3 out of the 5 items we don't have to do anything with. Mixture lean, that's the only thing you might actually have to do. And engine parameters, you should always be monitoring. So there's really only one thing on that checklist that you actually physically do on the plane.
Thanks.
Is the mixture. And then you pull it up and you just verify. Just go to climb.
Is there any way to change that without going into that?
Yeah, just go up
the big,
and then right.
What is it?
So you just go up with the big
knob.
knob.
With the big knob.
And then right with the little knob.
Big knob, got it. Climb flight will say flaps are up, make sure as required, engine parameters, all green, fuel pump as required. Climb, checklist is set.
Very good. See? Easy peasy.
I told you.
That's why you just run through the quick flow. Power, flaps, mixture, boost pump, engine. Then you come up, verify, 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 verify. Cruise checklist, home. And then the cruise checklist is the same thing. Should be a flow. You should know to do it and then verify. So you memorize it. So the cruise checklist, power set or cruise power set. So basically backing the power down. You're going to lead the mixture for that. Okay. Fuel pump comes off.
10 miles to the south.
Engine parameters and fuel flow and balance. That's it. So before you even run the cruise checklist, I want you to level the plane,
17295,
trim it out, get your power set before you try to worry about cruise. Like just get the plane flying straight and level. All right. Let's go ahead and transfer over back to Redden. Okay. And we're going to contact Redden, and we're going to pick up flight following. Okay. And right here you can see we're about 6.4 miles to the east, because that's almost directly west of Lancaster VOR. Of Lancaster, you could just say.
West, yeah, more like.
It's west of us, so we're
west,
east.
So
we're the opposite.
East, so we're the opposite.
And go ahead and turn left here, because you see how we went through the course. So actually make it like a course of 080, just so we slightly get back on course.
Alright, so we're going to be Reading approach.
Reading approach, Sirius 29 Echo Foxtrot.
7 miles,
8 miles east of Lancaster. Request flight following.
Right.
And he's going to ask for where and what altitude. We're going to say Princeton, 39 November at 5500.
9 November.
So
39 November 55.
And he might ask your type, but you'll say SR20.
Well, that part you helped me with because I don't know about that. Running approach, Sirius 29 Echo Fox is 8 miles from the Lancaster VOR.
To the east.
To the east. 8 miles east of Lancaster VOR.
Request flight following.
68754, contact Allentown approach.
He's going to be like, okay, and
45.
you got to let him know what you're requesting. Right?
Maybe you need
68754, contact Allentown approach 124.45. Contact Allentown approach 124.45, 68754. November 29 Echo Foxtrot, running approach, running altimeter 3006, say altitude 512.
3006, heading to 39 November 5500, request flight following 29 Echo Fox.
November 29 Echo Foxtrot, you're above my airspace, suggest Philly approach on 128.4.
128.4, 29 Echo Fox. 128.
Running approach, you can see 438, 2000.
Yeah, perfect. You get to try it again. So I guess 5500 goes above him.
I guess so.
So
Philly approach.
So now do it all over again, but with Philly.
Philly approach, Sirius 29 Echo Fox. It's 11 miles from the Lancaster VOR, request flight following. We're east of the Lancaster VOR.
Yeah, you can't just say 11 miles. 11 miles where?
Yeah.
November 29 Echo Foxtrot, I'm sorry, where did you said you're east of Lancaster?
Yeah, 11 miles east of Lancaster VOR.
Alright, see how we're on course now? Turn, put the wind diamond on top of the green.
Cirrus, Niner Echo Foxtrot, squawk 0221, ident, say intention.
What did you say? 0 what?
0221. Oh, shit.
American 2745 is going to maintain 6,000.
Ident and say intention. So we're going to request a flight following to 39 November at 5500.
0221, we're requesting a flight following to 39 November at 5500.
29 Echo Foxtrot.
29 Echo Fox.
November 29 Echo Foxtrot, radar contact 13 miles east of Lancaster, 5,600, Philadelphia, altimeter 3004. Proceed on course as requested.
Proceed on course to 9 Echo Fox.
All right.
004.
There you go, throwing you right into the wolves.
Nice. I love it. I love it.
All right, let's try to track that VOR and stay on course of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me figure that out. I need to trim this plane.
Yeah, so trim yourself out.
Okay.
Get your power set 75%.
Fully approach American 2929.
Get the plane leaned out.
Information, Charlie, we're going to Alpha 7.
American 2929, Philly approach, Philly altimeter 3004, expect runway 27 right.
27 right, 3004, American 2929.
So normally when I'm correcting back on course, the lubber line, which is the dash line that goes to your wind diamond, which is where we point, intersect the top of this green, and that's what I'll leave it at. Then as that green moves in, I follow that in with the lubber line. It's called walking the dog in. So, like right there is perfect. So that way you're not intercepting at too steep an angle. And then as that green moves towards the center, you can just work it in with it to where you end up on course. All right. All right, so we're going to get halfway through between Lancaster and Pottstown right now. So what I want you to do is transfer over our VOR frequency. So you can do two things. You can hit nav and then hit transfer, or you can just hit this transfer up here.
Oh, that's nice. Boom.
One less button press, you know?
Yeah.
So the more efficient we can be. Now it might take a second to read Pottstown, so we're just going to keep flying the head in we are until we see it identify and we have this start reading correctly. So it looks like it did pick it up because we have distance here.
American 2745,
now,
turn right, direct to Erie, resume the
it
arrival.
identified Pottstown.
Direct to Erie on the arrival.
So now we're going to fly to Pottstown.
Direct air 4454,
now you can
descend
see,
to 6, direct to Erie, resume the arrival.
This is the VOR, okay?
6,000.
Obviously our course is set, and this is telling us how far
American
off course we are.
2929, descend to maintain 6,000.
This is telling us whether we're flying to the VOR or from the VOR. So when you see when I went back to Lancaster here, it's still going to point towards Lancaster, but you see now the arrow went down here and it's pointing the opposite way. So we're flying away from Lancaster. Okay, versus Pottstown, we're flying to the VOR. Copy, copy?
Copy that.
Okay.
American 2745, Soda 190, call approach 125.4.
190, 125.4, American 2745.
Okay, so let's be aware situationally. We do have the Philadelphia Bravo here, and we are high enough where we could potentially enter its airspace. Now flying to Pottstown, and then to Yardley, which is over here, we should just be outside of that. We shouldn't enter.
588, Philly approach 300427 right.
Just so you know, we'll be pretty close.
Charlie.
So if we're talking the frequency, which is a good thing, so we could always ask clearance to Bravo, just in case we actually do go into it. But if we fly our courses, we shouldn't be into that airspace. Just be aware of it, so if it looks like you're deviating off into it, you can correct, so you don't get a pilot deviation and a phone number, because I'm not here.
Yeah, I did this by myself. I got you. PIC, right? Today I'm the PIC.
He stole the plane and he just went. Alright, you can swap tanks too if you like. It got dark up here.
Yeah.
Take my sunglasses off.
I know. Look at that dark cloud.
The clouds here. Good job on 5500. You saw when you checked in, he picked you up at 56.
Yep.
They know how high you are. 100 feet high, man. Alright, so here's Pottstown nuclear power plant. it's a good visual waypoint on the flights over here. I usually pick that, and sometimes, some days when it's like clear, all my other visual waypoints you saw that you did, I just threw out the door. Just like, fuck that, I could see Pottstown nuclear power plant from like 60 miles away. I was like, I'm just flying that. Everything else, that my little golf course and highways and little lakes, I'm like, I don't need that. Everything in between here and there, I don't need, because I could fly visually right to that point. So if you are doing pilotage, where you're flying from visual waypoint to visual waypoint, if you can see a further away visual waypoint already, just fly to that. You don't need to worry about the other stuff.
Yeah.
When we're doing dead reckoning, which we kind of did with the head-ins and times,
American 193.
then you're going to do your head-ins and times, your head-ins and your times.
The
guy is really loud.
31 with Charlie.
American 193, Philly approach, altimeter 3004, 27 right.
27 right.
Watch your altitude there, sir.
Thank you, American 193.
Push down.
That's a cool airport to fly to, too, the little runways right there.
Breakout 4454, approach 125.4.
Oh, yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, there it is. I see it.
Okay, so we're 7 miles from Pottstown.
American 2929 right, direct area, resume the arrival.
Right, 10 direct area, resume arrival, American 2929.
Alright, so now we have Yardley coming up next, right? 1082. So now I'm going to teach you something else, okay? So go ahead and press PFD options here. Actually, you don't need to even press PFD options. Go ahead and hit CDI, the VOR2. Okay, perfect. Now, PFD options is this blue arrow here, okay? It acts as a bearing pointer. It always points directly to the VOR, which is still VOR1 because we have our bearing pointer on nav1. So now we're showing both nav1 and we're showing nav2, which is this. Okay, so now we have both nav radios up. Our course to Yardley VOR is 095, so I'll go ahead and hit course here. And go ahead and set this to 095. Okay, perfect. So you're going to continue to fly the blue arrow right over Pottstown, and then you're going to fly away
American
on the green 095 heading. Initially, you're going to turn to head into 095 and fly that. Right over VOR, it's very inaccurate because you're right on top of it. We call it the cone of confusion. Everything is crazy. So you want to fly ahead and away from it that's similar to your course so that you can get a few miles away, and then you'll start tracking the course more accurately. Make sense?
Okay.
Okay, so right on top of the VOR is what we call the cone of confusion, and it's not very accurate. So as you get close, you just want to continue tracking whatever course you were, and then fly away on the new course that you want, which is 095, for a mile or two until that course starts to get more accurate again.
There he goes.
Yep, you see now we flipped over, so you know you're over top of the station.
Resume the arrival.
We see Yardley VOR has been identified as well, which is our VOR2. You can see how it's kind of moving around a little bit because we're kind of far away. But it's going to be more accurate than what Pottstown was directly behind us. So go ahead and turn 095. You can even set this to 095. Okay, and just fly that for a little bit and start. We're already almost on course tracking, so you're pretty good right where you are. Yep, just watch your altitude, back on course.
Airstar 62 Quebec, the Diamond Star is on about a 2-mile final, and I think you have enough spacing there, considering that you'll probably slow down as you get closer. Advise when you have the field. Okay, since you're going to do that, November 62 Quebec, maintain VFR in your descent. Advise when you want to switch over to Unicom.
Here comes the rain.
Yeah, a little bit of rain.
All right, November 62 Quebec, radar services terminated. Keep your code until you're below Bravo airspace, which is going to be just in about another mile or so, okay? And then you can squawk VFR, free change proof. Alaska 443, full departure ready contact, climb, maintain 12000. American 193, slow to 190.
Slow to 190, American 193.
American 588, slow to 190.
190 speed, American 588.
Sirius 9 Echo Fox, are you descending now for Princeton?
Okay, for we can start our descent down 29 Echo Fox.
Okay, thank you. November 9 Echo Fox.
3000.
Philly 23.8.
123.8.
123.8. 29 Echo Fox.
Spirit 1014, call New York Center.
So let's go ahead,
3545.
set this to 3000, pull some power, and start a descent.
Alaska 4483, turn right, direct Pottstown.
Okay, 123.8. Transfer. And you're going to contact Philadelphia approach. Sirius 29er Echo Foxtrot, 5.2, descend at 3000.
2129er Juliet, currently.
Or whatever altitude you're at. 5 point whatever, 5000, 4 point whatever, descend in 3000.
Skyhawk 2129er Juliet, Philly approach, squawk 0226.
Squawking 0226 in the box, 2129er Juliet.
Philadelphia approach, November 29er Echo Fox, 4.9, descend in 3000.
Sirius 29er Echo Fox, Philadelphia approach, roger. November 2129er Juliet, see radar contact 3 miles north of the Yardley VOR, maintain VFR on course to Lancaster.
Position checks and maintaining VFR on course.
Feels good when they talk back to you and you sound like you're meant to be, right?
Yeah, feels really good.
Like I belong.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, what, again?
Were you a student? This is like your third flight or something?
How do you know? oh, I know.
It's like that meme where you see the guy fixing the plumbing and it's wired live, and it's like some old lady, and he's like, "Who'd you have do your plumbing last?" And she's like, "Oh, my grandson did it, you know, blah blah blah." And he's like, "When did his house burn down?" And she's like, "Oh, last year." Wait a second, how did his house burn down? I just had a feeling.
Just a feeling.
Just a feeling. All your pipes are live.
Oh, that's good. How do you know?
All right, so descent checklist, cruise checklist we did already. Altimeter.
Altimeter is set.
So actually, what weather are you going to pick up to kind of know what you're going to do at Princeton?
I'm going to say TTN.
TTN, absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and put Trenton in.
Where is Trent?
I can go scroll over the trend, right? Look, check this out. And I can go and click on trend here. Actually, I can actually see the ATIS is 126775 right there.
126775.
So go ahead and throw into COM 2.
Sirius 29er Echo Foxtrot, traffic 11 to 12 o'clock in 2.5 miles, 3,900 indicated, type unknown.
Looking for the traffic. It's this guy right.
Looking for the traffic, 29er Echo Fox.
See him? I've got him. Traffic in sight.
Traffic in sight for 29er Echo Fox.
He's banking.
Sirius 9 Echo Foxtrot, roger.
Okay.
Where was I? 26775.
126775.
26775.
Oh, almost.
Damn.
That was a press of the...
This keyboard, man.
Alright, let's go ahead and just listen to that.
KVM 940 Echo Lima, Philadelphia, approach,
expect the visual approach. Use caution for uncontrolled vehicles crossing Alpha taxiway at Beam the Tower. Use caution for wildlife in the vicinity of the airport. Noise-based procedure is in effect. As this weather information within New Jersey available on flight service frequencies, advise on contact information.
KVM 0 Echo Lima, reduce speed to 190. You're number 2 following a Skyhawk on about a 12-mile final to runway 6.
Down to 190.
72.14, the altimeter 3003. Runway continues, expect the visual approach. Use caution for uncontrolled vehicles crossing Alpha taxiway at Beam the Tower. Use caution for wildlife in the vicinity of the airport. Noise-based procedure is in effect.
See,
this weather information
200 under.
available on flight service frequencies. Advise on contact information Romeo.
300 under.
Tower information Romeo
Right.
2253
No, that's not it.
observation, wind 010 at 6, visibility 10.
Flat the proceed, Janko, reach out 144.
Okay, clear track 144, cancel the approach clearance, fly heading 090, you're going to be number 2.
Right here somewhere.
090 on number 2, reach out 144.
Oh, right there.
Here's 29 Echo Foxtrot, traffic 12 o'clock and a mile and a half, 2,700
Got him.
indicated type on the...
Traffic inside for 29 Echo Fox.
See him yet?
940,
Right here.
Lima, descend to
I
maintain.
don't see it, I don't see
Real
it.
close to us.
Oh, I see it.
Okay. Back to the weather.
Number 3003. Runway 6 in use, expect the...
They're using 6, huh?
Use caution for uncontrolled vehicles crossing Alpha taxiway beam the tower. Use caution for wildlife in the vicinity of the airport. Emergency event procedures in effect. As this weather...
You lose your engine right now, what are you doing?
On-flight service frequencies, advise on contact information Romeo.
3,000, so we got some time. There's an airport right there.
Yeah.
Short approach, baby.
It's not on here.
Why not? Because did you turn it off?
Visibility 10. Skies clear. Temperature 27, dew point 14, the altimeter 3003. Runway 6 in use, expect the visual approach. Use caution for uncontrolled vehicles crossing Alpha taxiway beam the tower. Use caution.
I just want to hear the goddamn wind.
The airport. Emergency event procedures in effect.
We missed it every time.
Information within New Jersey available on-flight service frequencies.
You should jot this down.
Advise on contact information Romeo.
It's just the wind, the altimeter.
Trent Tower information Romeo 2253 Zulu observation, wind 010 at 6, visibility 10. Skies clear. Temperature 27, dew point 14, the altimeter 3003.
Okay, perfect. So for us, you know, we don't need necessarily Romeo. We're not landing there or anything, but we want to know what the wind is, the altimeter, temperature, okay. Temperature and dew point spread, because if it's really close, there might be fog or mist or anything like that. So that's not bad to know. So it's at 2714. Pretty far spread there, so usually within about 3 degrees of each other is where you can start to get fog and stuff like that. Yep, so go ahead and turn left, get your wind diamond on that top of that green.
TBM 0, can you be okay getting down from there? Do you need a turn to get set up for a final approach course?
I can get that, 0 clean.
Okay.
Okay, and we're going to want to
Clear track 144.
transition Trenton airspace.
0, be vectors to join the localizer.
Okay.
340, back to for the localizer, go check 144.
What do you say? Transition what?
We're going to want to transition Trenton's airspace here.
TBM 0, Kalima, turn right heading 030, join the final approach course, and what able call the field.
Hi, 030, I got the field, 0 clean.
TBM 0, Kalima, clear visual approach runway 6, you can call the Trenton Tower 120.7.
Hi, 1207, 0 clean, roger. Have a good day.
Wow. Seriously, bro. Sad.
Good approach here. So 29 Echo Foxtrot, we'd like to transition Trenton's airspace 2,500 if able. Just so you can hand us off.
29 Echo Foxtrot, roger, your radar services are terminated. You can contact the Trenton Tower 120.7 for a Class Delta transition.
120.7, 9 Echo Foxtrot, see ya, thank you. Alright, transfer over
down when you're following a TBM on the 6 mile final.
We'll extend the downwind 6020 Papa.
Okay, so you're going to call Trenton. You're going to let them know we're 10 miles to the
west.
To the west, I'd like to transition the airspace 2,500.
Trenton Tower, 029 Echo Fox, 4.8 miles to the west, like to transition on your airspace at 2,500.
10 miles.
November 29 Echo Foxtrot, Trenton Tower transition approved at above 2,500, Trenton altimeter 3004.
3004, 29 Echo Fox.
That's the airspace in 4 miles. But we're from Trenton, we're 10 miles.
How far out did you want me to report in?
If we're 4.8, we're 0.8 away from their airspace.
No
Busted.
reporting points necessary. You're clear to land runway 6. You're going to be number 1.
Okay, so you can send the 2,500 here, and we can start to fly towards Trenton now. It's right there.
November 642 Sierra Papa, just report the TBM on a 4-mile final runway 6 in sight.
Will do, 642 Sierra Papa.
Yeah, they wouldn't be happy if you called them 4.8 miles away.
Yeah, right?
They'd be like, you're already in my Delta. Copy this number.
What are you doing in here?
Look, there's a parachuter right there. A parasailer.
Oh, shit, look at that. Nice.
See and avoid, right?
Hey, you know what, man? But,
wouldn't want to hit him.
But, we're, 4.8 miles from your airspace.
No, you don't talk about that. That's why. Don't listen to that. That's just giving you a little notice. That's nothing to talk to ATC about, though.
Sierra Papa. Sure, I've seen the TBM by now.
He knows. He knows. He does this for a living.
10 to 11 o'clock.
Yeah, you're lucky he was so nice. Trenton could be a little bit...
I know, man. Trenton sucks. I hate it. They can be nasty, bro.
Alright, so from over the top of Trenton, we're going to depart on a 056 head-in. So you can already set that in here, 056. Okay, that's going to bring us to Princeton. And let's go ahead and clean this up a little bit. So now that we're off navigation of the VORs, we don't care about that. We'll drop all of those off. And then we're going to CDI back to Magenta and just kind of leave it there. That was an airplane that passed underneath us, 1,200 feet below us.
Number 642 Sierra Papa, you can start your base turn runway 6, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 6, 642 Sierra Papa. Is my radio any better now?
It's a little bit better. It's still got a lot of feedback on it.
Okie doke, thanks. 642 Sierra Papa.
Trenton Tower, go track 144 on the Atlas 6.
Clear check 144 Trenton Tower, reduce speed slow as practical, please. You're following a Cessna on a 3-mile left base.
We're going to reduce the speed as soon as practical. We follow the traffic, track 144. And then we look at the option and the cancel IFR and then depart to Norris Valley after the option.
Clear check 144, are you canceling IFR now or when are you doing that, sir?
What?
Like to
Is that Brickyard? Is that what he's saying?
Final, so we can depart BFR to Norris Valley.
Okay, so just to verify again, you're on final now. Are you canceling right now?
Yeah, we cancel right now. Go to check 144.
Clear check 144, the IFR cancellation is received. Squawk via
career track.
Report 2-mile final runway 6.
That's what he's saying? Career.
That's their call sign.
That's their career track.
That's ATP, that's who I flew with. They decided to have a call sign.
Okay.
So they use a call sign, not their tail numbers.
Good afternoon. 694 Sierra.
Can we do that?
Short runway 6.
Yeah.
Take off southeast departure.
November 6.
I guess we need to file for it.
Tower, hold short of runway 6 at Juliet.
Short 694 Sierra.
Alright, there's our airport.
0 Echo Lima, turn right on Delta. Delta to park this frequency. Have a good day.
Hi, Delta to park. Stay with you, Zero Lima. Have a good day. Thanks for your help. Trenton Tower, 642 Sierra Papa. Do you still want this as a touch and go?
November 642 Sierra Papa, you cleared to land runway 6.
Cleared to land, runway 6. Trenton Tower, Sky, November 2472 uniform, 13 miles to the southeast, inbound for landing, full stop, Trent.
Number 2472 uniform, Trenton Tower, enter a right base runway 6.
Right base runway 6, 2472 uniform.